Hidden in the boot. The murder of Harshita Brella. A young woman vanishes from her new life in the UK. 4 days later, her body is found stuffed in a car boot, miles from home. Weeks earlier, she told her mother, "He's going to kill me." This is not just a story about murder. It's about silence, warning signs, and a system that didn't move fast enough. This is the story of Harshita Brella. I'm VanessaGrey, and this is True Crime After Dark. Harshita had entered into an arranged marriage with Pankaj Lamba in August 2023, before moving to the UK with him in April 2025. At the airport, her mother cried. So did Harshita. "She was crying a lot saying goodbye to me," said her mother, Sudesh Kumari. "I didn't know she was saying goodbye for the last time." Within months of arriving, Harshita's dream turned into a nightmare. Her sister Sonia said Harshita's husband was controlling from the start. He controlled her bank account. He stopped her talking to us. She couldn't even buy chocolate. She lived a life of torture, mentally and physically. Messages between the suspect and Harshita from July have been discovered in which he threatens, "If you really have the courage, then try and talk back to me and see what happens." She told her sister, Sonia Dabas, "Why have I come here? Look what's happening to me. From now on, I have to live in hiding." Another message read, "He, Pankaj Lamba, told me, I can't talk to you in front of him. I will call you when I'm alone. Tell Mummy too. Just don't call me." Another message between Harshita and her sister indicates the abuse she was going through. Sonia asks why Harshita cut the call. The response? "Pankaj has a problem with you. He told me that from now on I can't talk to you in front of him. I'll call you when I'm alone. Just don't call me." Sonia asks, "Are you mad?" Harshita replies, "What can I do? He can go to hell. I love you. I will call you." In late August 2024, Harshita told her father through sobs, "He beat me really badly, even in the street." In August, Harshita reached out to Northamptonshire police after escaping her home and telling her father that her husband had assaulted her in the street. She said he was hitting her and she escaped. She ran into the street. He chased her, Sonia recalled. Following a report of domestic abuse against Harshita, Pankaj was arrested on the 3rd September. He was released with bail conditions and a DVPO issued. The order told Pankaj not to harass, pester, or intimidate her. He was also told to pay police £480 in costs. The order lasted 28 days, but Harshita thought it would protect her until 24 November. It expired on the 1st October. She didn't know she was vulnerable again. No charges were brought at the time. The family say she was placed in refuge accommodation but received no further support or counseling. According to her sister Sonia, the police processes just made her feel even more scared and alone. It drove her back to Pankaj. During this time, Harshita suffered a miscarriage. She was devastated, isolated, and still in fear for her life. She called her family and said she was never going back to Pankaj. "He will kill me," she told her mother. But tragically, she did. On the Sunday before her body was found, she messaged family saying she was cooking for her husband and seemed calm. On 10 November, CCTV caught the couple walking near Corby Boating Lake. But by Wednesday, her family couldn't reach her. Concerned, they contacted police. On Friday morning, Harshita's father received a call from Northamptonshire officers. A body had been found in a car boot. They believed it was his daughter. Her body was discovered, strangled, hidden in the boot of a car in Ilford. Detectives say Pankaja drove the Corsa from Corby to Ilford sometime on Monday, 11th November. "We suspect Harshita's body was placed in the boot before he left," said DCI Johnny Campbell from the East Midlands Special Operations Unit. He then abandoned the car on Brisbane Road and made his escape. CCTV later showed Lamba walking down Jaffe Road in Ilford after allegedly dumping the vehicle. He has since been named the prime suspect in the case and is the subject of an international manhunt. Neighbors reported hearing screams and shouting, and one commented that it sounded angry and there were raised voices and the woman sounded scared. "I had a funeral to attend the day after and had my own daughter to look after, so I didn't call police. I just thought it was a relationship argument." Pankaj fled the UK through Heathrow the day after Harshita's death. The Delhi police told the Channel 4 News that Pankaj Lamba arrived in India on 12 November, and Ridhima Agarwal, the family's lawyer, says they've been informed that Pankaj, after fleeing from the UK, came to India, and that is when he made a phone call to his friend, telling him the exact location where his car was parked. In March 2025, CCTV showed him withdrawing over 4,000 palans from banks in Gurgaon, a city near Delhi. Police believe his family helped him hide. He was roaming freely, Harshita's father said. Police were slow. He dared to go to the bank in broad daylight. His sister, a suspended Delhi police officer, and another relative were detained. One of the mobile phones he used was found with a rickshaw driver. A 500 palas reward has been offered in India, but still no confirmed arrest. Harshita had cried out for help. She was even listed as high risk by the police. A safety plan had been created. And yet, she died. Northamptonshire police referred themselves to the Independent Office for Police Conduct. 4 officers face misconduct proceedings. We are absolutely committed to securing justice for Harshita, said Assistant Chief Constable Emma James. But certain aspects of this case, we are unable to comment on at this time. A funeral was held on 3 December. Dozens gathered, but the pain hasn't faded. Her heart was pure, said Sonia. She was still a kid. Sonia Brella has expressed her frustration with the lack of progress in the investigation, commenting, "It's been 3 months, and there's been no update, no new information. They haven't shared anything with our embassy, our Delhi police. No documentation, no emails, nothing." Harshita's mother adds, "We have faith, but so far they haven't been able to do anything. By now Pankaj should have been caught, and I want my daughter to get justice as soon as possible." Harshita's father shares his family's ongoing fear. "Things are difficult. We can't even leave the house because we're scared. Since Pankaj is in India, we fear that someone may try to harm us too." Harshita Brella did everything she could to survive. She reached out. She spoke up. She asked for help. But help came too late. She wasn't just failed by the man who hurt her. She was failed by systems, by processes, and maybe by people too. And sometimes, the silence around a woman is just as dangerous as the man who harms her. She said he would kill her. Her mother cried. Don't let Harshita's voice be one more name lost in the noise. Do you think more could have been done? What would you do if someone close was in danger? The terror she must have felt is unimaginable, and the fact that Pankaja remains on the loose is unbelievable. When this story broke, it was in mainstream news, but the story has moved on, and there has been no justice. If you know anything that may help, please report it to the police, no matter how small, and pray that we can get justice for Harshita and her family. This has been VanessaGrey, True Crime After Dark. Episodes are released every week. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Until next time, stay safe.